After seeing Public Enemies with Johnny Depp, this movie, which also stars Depp and it also features Al Pacino, was first brought to my attention. The film is also based on a true event and is considered to be part of the gangster genre. Depp plays Joseph Pistone, an FBI agent who is sent undercover in a crime family as Donnie Brasco, a diamond expert in 1970s New York, and he comes across one of the members, Lefty, played by Al Pacino. He is a mob hitman who feels he is constantly overlooked by the crime family. You know, he doesn't make enough money, he doesn't have a lot to show, and he hasn't risen in the family. He takes Donnie under his wing, and Donnie quickly becomes accepted by the other members. But on the other side of Pistone's life, the long hours is affecting his family. His wife is tired of doing things herself, his 3 daughters don't get to see him much, and Pistone believes he is becoming the character of Donnie Brasco. The acting, I thought, came out great from the cast, and at times I felt like I was watching real people from the way they talk and from what they say. To me, the film shows what a great actor is, someone who can change their appearance and their voice and literally becomes a character. One scene that I thought was the most interesting was from when Lefty is telling Donnie about the mob culture, from how they dress, how they carry their money, and rules regarding mustaches. The film was definitely more about the characters and their personalities rather than just whacking people and stealing. I felt this movie was a little bit better than Public Enemies because there was character development and you didn't have to be familiar with the original event to know what was going on, and I felt more involved with the story and getting to know the leading characters such as Lefty. He likes to cook and he has a fondness for animals. Plus we get to see how the assignment is affecting Joseph's family and how it's affecting him personally, from talking like Donnie all the time and wanting the FBI to not call him Joseph. We also get to see a little bit about the family's new leader, Sonny Black, played by Michael Madsen. He wants to do more than just these small petty scams and he longs for something bigger. But my quips with Donnie Brasco was that even though it's set in the late 70s, I didn't feel like I was in that time period, even though we saw the cars and the hairstyles from that area. I also thought that Mike Newell was a rather odd choice to direct this film. I mean, his other work includes Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and 4 Weddings and a Funeral. I found the direction to be okay, but I felt with someone that had more background with mafia films, I think could have given the film a little bit more life. But overall, I am recommending Donnie Brasco. I felt Depp and Pacino worked very well together, and I really enjoyed the characters and this world that they live in. And the film is kind of different from other gangster films because gangster films usually show the leading character going from the bottom to the top and showing their falls, such as getting shot, going to jail, or being forced to sell out in films like Goodfellas or Little Caesar. Donnie Brasco isn't really a gangster, but he advances, and at the end of the he does kind of go at the bottom, and when the assignment is done, he has this burden that he has to live with. Well, that takes care of my review for R&B Reviews. If you'd like to leave any comments or feedback, go right ahead. And if you have seen Donnie Brasco and you want to voice what you thought of it, maybe you liked it or maybe you didn't like it as much as I did, go ahead and post some comments on what you felt. Alright, I'm Rob, and I'll see you on the next edition of R&B Reviews.